you ready? Are you ready to do this? All right. So if you've been in any of my webinars recently, you will know this slide. So as we go on into the webinar, I just want you, anytime you hear me say something that you're like, oh, wow, this is amazing, just type mind blown in the comment section, okay? When you hear anything that you didn't know before or something that you feel, yes, this thing is gonna bring money for me, or, ooh, this is so good, just type mind blown. Let's practice in the comment section, type mind blown. Let's see. You know, so that I know that, okay, you guys are getting stuff, right? So let's practice now. Just give me mind blown first. All right, so just a few classroom rules while you're mind blowing me in the comment section. The first is ditch all the distractions. I always say this because most times when we're learning from home, you know, there can be so much distractions like the TV, your phone, your children, you know, people in your environment. So ditch all those distractions and find a quiet place in the corner of somewhere to go through this webinar. Now, the webinar is a 3-hour webinar. I will try not to exceed 3 hours. So find somewhere you can sit without distractions for the next 3 hours. Feel free to drop any questions you have. So I will teach for 2 hours and a little over 2 hours and allow for the rest of the time to answer as many questions as I can. So when it is time to answer questions, so please write your questions so that it doesn't get lost throughout the class. When I'm done and it's time for Q&A, then you can put them in the Q&A button or in the comment section, and I will definitely get to it. Learning should be fun. Please participate. You know, if you hear something that blows your mind, type mind blown. If you know you're enjoying the class, tell us you're enjoying the class. You know, if I ask a question, please answer in the comment section. Like, just participate, because learning is fun when you participate. So what are we going to be learning today in this webinar? So the webinar is called Sales Techniques. Basically, techniques you can use to close more sales, right? So I have broken that down so that I am able to help you understand the subject matter better. Okay, so we're going to go through 4 major subtopics. The first is the 5 key rules to closing sales. The second is persuasion mastery. The third is 17 world-class closing techniques. Like, yo, at first, if you read the sales page, I think I wrote 13 sales closing techniques. Then I changed it to 15 yesterday, and then this evening I'm like, you know what? Let's make it 17. There was time I may have made it 20, but hey, so 17 world-class closing techniques. And something that I put in as well is I put in examples. So with each technique, I put an example for a product-based business, for a service-based business, or just one example to help you understand and interpret the closing technique better. And the final part of today's class, we're going to look at how to overcome sales objections. You know, because in closing sales, you have to jump the hurdle of sales objections. Sales objections are those nice things, not so nice things that they say when they do not want to, you know, put their cards or make the payment. All those, I'll get back to you. Let me think about it. It's too expensive and all of that. So we'll look at, you know, how you can overcome sales objections from different perspectives. So who's ready to learn? Let's get right into today's class. Are we together? Who's ready to learn? Yay. I don't know, I'm so excited.